All geared up, ready to go. Just waiting for Tim to get here so we can head out to the Ocala National Forest for an overnight primitive camping trip. It's going to be relatively primitive. It's our first venture into this, so we're not going too crazy or too light with what we're taking. We are taking some food and fire making materials and things like that, but no shelters, sleeping bags, things like that. It's supposed to be in the upper 60s tonight, clear weather, hot during the day, so hydration is probably the most likely primary concern most of the time. And I was just watching some videos on YouTube, and apparently there's a pretty good black bear population up there in Ocala, so decided to go ahead and bring the bear spray and the bell, and hopefully avoid any encounters. So we're about ready to get started. Well, we finally got going because Tim forgot his jacket, had to go to Walmart. Then Tim had to have some cigars and had to get fed, so it's 1 o'clock. We're still half hour from the woods.
Yeah, just pan that down to the bellies of the two of us and see who had to eat.
All right, here's Tim trying to get ready to go.
All the essentials, baby. So when you get exhausted out there, I can't carry your overly self. I can call for help.
Don't worry, we'll get you some water.
Aaron and Tim's first trek into no man's land.
That's where we're headed, over there to that tree line somewhere.
Is it on?
Yeah.
And this is Aaron protecting me. Hopefully you can hear that sweet music that I'm about to strangle him for. But I guess if it works, it works.
And how many piles of bear shit have we seen since we got on the trail? And we've only gone a half mile.
Three
or four. That's pretty gnarly. About 500 yards of that and some palmetto scrubs. Now we're getting into some forest, and the mosquitoes are finding us quickly. So we are desperately looking for the river that's tied to the freshwater spring in this area, so we have good water. You can probably tell I'm soaked to the bone. Water is going to be essential, along with bug repellent. Here we are in the middle of dense forest. It's brutal, it's hot, it's very thick. We are in search of this river.
This is insane. This thing must be too cheap.
You're a machine, Tim. You're a machine. The power company could use you.
They probably have more water.
So here we are in the middle of God only knows where. We've been paralleling this creek thinking it's going to lead to a bigger one. Tim had the realization that maybe this is the big one that we've been looking at on the map. We've been busting our ass to basically follow it back to the parking area for a while. It's kind of hard to tell where we are. Fortunately, Tim's cell phone still does get a reception. We can use the GPS on it to kind of get a location. So, yeah, we are in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It is 4 o'clock. We're going to run out of daylight soon. We're both soaking wet, and we're fixing to have a long night if we don't figure something out soon. There's not a lot of building material, plenty of firewood, but not a lot of building material in this area. So, I mean, we're starting to face down a night on the ground, and probably a relatively small fire, and a bazillion mosquitoes are about to come out and have an evening festival. So we found a spot near the creek. Beautiful water. However, the bottom is absolute muck, and it's actually very hard to get in and out of. So getting water, even though we're right next to it, is still going to be a challenge. It's still hot. It is almost 5 o'clock, and we have virtually nothing that we can come up with to make a shelter. So we're going to go with the sleep on the ground method and try to make a good bed of palmetto branches.
If you get cold, I'll use Aaron to cover me.
And Tim brought his, I think that's a toothpick.
You like it?
Oh, wait, no, wait, that's his machete. Or his hatchet.
Ah, there we go.
Manly tools.
That's right. That's Aaron out there trying to get water for himself. I still have water, rationing. But I'll trade places with him because it's awful nice in that water.
That's great. That's camp. There's Tim hydrating, using his life straw to save his life.
All right, I'm going up the creek. Give a view of our beautiful creek that we've camped next to. It's evening time, probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And this is where we're at. Incredible, huh? I'm out here walking on this sand bed. Because over there in that dark stuff is an abyss. You just keep sinking.
Yeah, here's our bed for the night.
Yes.
Looking comfy. It's actually, it's 6:40 and it's actually still hot. Plus we're drinking hot ramen noodle soup over the fire. We're gonna run out of firewood tonight. It's just a matter of when, not if. We're hoping we can get past some of the worst hours and maybe get some half decent shut eye so we can get up and walk out of here in the morning. It's 11:30. Built the fire up. We're gonna try to get some sleep. We'll see how it goes. All right, we survived. Pretty much, I don't know, a suck factor. It was what? About a 5. Yeah, 1 to 10, about a 5. It wasn't raining. It was just a little chilly. The ground was a little bit hard, but other than that, nothing too unexpected. But we made it. So, time to get up and get something to eat and get moving. Call this a day. Okay, I'm checking his messages in the middle of the woods. Technology. So we've decided to go in the creek, actually in the spring, because the breaking in the brush is so tedious and challenging. It's very easy to get dehydrated. Pressing through all that stuff, yes.
And freshen up as we go.
That's right. Even put our life straw right in the spring and just drink. I have dry clothes in the car. Yeah, me too. Up a little stroll.
Yeah, you know, nowhere else to walk. So we create some roadblocks for you guys.
There you go.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah.
You guys.
All right, this is Aaron, knee deep in the muck, trying to survive the treacherous creek that we're in. Oh, he's made it. We're watching Aaron flail around back there.
My jacket's getting wet. It's going to get heavy. Plugging away. I think we've got about a quarter mile to go. Seeing more kayakers, which is a positive sign, so should be getting close to being able to wrap this up.
We live.
We made it.
We survived.
Made it to the spring. Of course, we just found out we shouldn't be walking in the creek.
Oh, yeah, God,
But yeah, we made it, so we're getting out of here. Go get some food. That should be it. That's the weekend adventure. Wave goodbye to Tim.
That's it.
He's gonna go home, take a nap.
Oh, now.
We'll see ya. Have a good one, bud.